Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good week. I'm so excited that fall is coming and cooler weather and pumpkin spice. Well, I wanted to talk today about having, as the Bible would call it, an excellent spirit. I actually looked it up and it's only mentioned, I think, like 4 places in the Bible, once in Proverbs and 3 times in the book of Daniel, where it talks about Daniel was of an excellent spirit. And in Proverbs, it says the person that has understanding has an excellent spirit. And I know for myself, I like to be happy, but when I get down, I can get grumpy and just like mean. And especially if you live with other people or if you're married, you don't live by yourself. Your attitude will affect those other people. And most of us are not by ourselves in this world. And so your attitude will affect whoever you're around. And it's the same. Other people's attitudes will affect us, whether we like it or not. It normally happens. If somebody's like grumpy all day long around you, you just find yourself being grumpy. And if somebody's just upbeat and cheerful, it just makes a difference. So I just want to talk about having an excellent spirit and how important it is, because my spirit affects my husband. The more I think about it, the more I realize I really need to focus on having a good spirit no matter my circumstances. So I was just looking through some of my journals and I found this, some notes from a sermon that I heard. It was actually at a bus conference, I think. And it talks about ways to control your spirit. And number 1 was read the Bible. God's word is the best place to go to get your spirit right. It said read the Bible, especially Psalms and Proverbs. Psalms and Proverbs are some of my favorite books because Psalms, David talks about just how much he loves the Lord and a lot of the Lord's attributes, but he also talks about when he's down and how God picks him back up. So that is a good place to go. And spend time with the one who has the perfect spirit. Spending time with Jesus is the ultimate. Spending time in the Bible, in God's word, and then just talking to the Lord and listening to what he has to say. He is the only one who can get our spirit right. And 3 is choose some older Christians who have a good spirit and try to copy them. I know it's really such a blessing to have some, I call them like church parents because my parents don't go to the same church I do. Some older Christians who are just dedicated to the Lord. Is awesome to see their desire to please the Lord. And, I want to be like that. So find some older Christians who are truly following the Lord and who have an excellent spirit and be like them. And then number 4 is limit your friends to those who have a good spirit, which goes right along with number 5. Avoid those who do not have a good spirit. So people who are toxic, stay away from them. They will drag you down and they will make you depressed. So, we all have to deal with toxic people, but if you can help it, stay away from them. Be around people who love the Lord and are happy and who will encourage you. Now, you cannot always be around people who love the Lord, but let your friends be those who encourage you. Don't just choose to spend time with toxic people, because then you will become toxic. Listen to and sing good music. That definitely helps uplift me. When I'm down, I like to turn on Pandora and just listen to some good music that just lifts my soul and just helps me have a better attitude. Honestly, music has a big influence, and I know there have been songs that have stuck with me through hard times. I would hear a song and it would encourage me and uplift me, and I would go back and listen to it again and again. So find a song. If you're going through a season of life where it is tough to have an excellent spirit, when you're just down and life is not very good, find a song that speaks to that specific struggle and just listen to it over and over. I know that has really been a blessing to me. Okay. Spend time with those who are less fortunate than yourself. That's a good one. Because sometimes I know it's easy to focus on how my life is tough and how not everything is perfect. But when you're around people who have it tougher than you can try to be a blessing to them, but you can also see how you have it really good. And my last thought is, don't let your mood determine what you do. Let what you do determine your mood. Your choices determine your mood. And that is so important because I know it is so easy to let the things around us determine how we feel. But it's important to decide, you know what? It doesn't matter what's going on around me. It doesn't matter how good or bad life is. I'm going to decide to walk with the one who has a perfect spirit. I'm going to have my devotions today. I'm going to spend time in God's word. I'm going to talk to Jesus, and I'm going to let him decide how my spirit is. I'm going to let him give me a good spirit, no matter who's around me, no matter whether they're grumpy or nasty or my life is not very nice. God can still give you an excellent spirit. So whatever you're going through right now, if you're having a wonderful day or you're having a very sad day, remember to have an excellent spirit and to seek the Lord in everything that you do. Have a good day. Bye.